There are some great trilogies out there. The Planet of the Apes reboot trilogy, the original Star Wars trilogy, and the Hatchet trilogy are all good examples. As for shark movie trilogies, this multi-headed Shark Attack series is definitely my favorite when it comes to the underwater horror genre. Five-headed Shark Attack. They skipped the potential for a four-headed Shark Attack movie, or did they? The plot! A shark, supposedly with more than one head, has been reported in the oceans of Puerto Rico after a group of 6 people mysteriously disappear, gobbled, and their camera shows anything but a dolphin. Ah! Anyway, the local authorities get involved, as well as a local aquarium, whom aim to catch it, much to the disapproval of its employees. Who will survive the 5? I enjoyed Two-Headed Shark Attack for the gruesome kills, and I loved Three-Headed Shark Attack for the setting, plot, the crazy yet badass shark, the impressive for the budget CGI, and the fact that it constantly tries to one-up itself. However, this has all of that and more. This film sets up the shark as a beast right from the beginning. It kills 6 people at once in the opening scene. Even though that's 1/3 of the body count, it was still one hell of a way to start the movie. No matter how much I say I loved Three-Headed Shark Attack, there are a lot of problems with it, that I can admit, such as the editing, pacing, and overuse of recycled footage from previous scenes, mostly involving the shark. Here, they fixed that. There is a lot of recycled footage, but it is not as noticeable as in Three-Headed Shark Attack. Except one scene that used the same shot like 3 times. That same shot appears throughout the damn movie. The film does attempt to give development to its characters, not enough to warrant them as perfectly written, but still it was a nice attempt. I did enjoy the characters though. Chris Bruno and Jeffrey Holzman were the best in my opinion. Chris Bruno was like Surfer Quint, and Jeffrey Holzman had a complete turnaround, and he stuck with it. I was actually quite surprised. Nikki Howard didn't get to do much besides be a decent actress. Puerto Rico was a nice change of location. In Two and Three-Headed Shark Attack, the water seemed dirty. In this movie there are some great shots and scenes of locations that look gorgeous, nice and clean. Speaking of the CGI, the shark looks so cool in this movie. It snares, and when it does, its teeth pop out more, giving it a monstrous appearance. Details, man. Details. The fine details. Much like in Three-Headed Shark Attack, there is a twist with the shark, and I knew it had to pop up, or in this case, out of somewhere. The gore, the effects. This has the great effects of Three-Headed Shark Attack, mixed with the gory goodness of Two-Headed Shark Attack. People are ripped in half, torn to bits, decapitated and devoured. And it looks awesome whenever blood is shed. There aren't only human deaths, there's 2 depending on who's doing the killing. Regular shark deaths, regular as in one-headed, and a humpback whale that I wish put up more of a fight. Touching on the CG shark again, this looks the best it could possibly look on the budget it had, which was not much. There is not really a scene where it looks bad, and the CG model is very well done. The motion picture soundtrack. It took elements from Three-Headed Shark Attack, and I think maybe some from Two-Headed Shark Attack if I heard correctly, and integrated them in an awesome musical score. It makes sense since Christopher Cano worked on this and Three-Headed Shark Attack, while Chris Ridenour worked on all 3 installments. If it isn't obvious yet, this is my favorite multi-headed shark movie. While it didn't have the same impact that the first 2 had, mainly because there wasn't a trailer before the movie came out, and the shark could have been a bit more badass, the rest of the movie is great and well made. Before we wrap this up, I just want to re-rate the first 2 movies in this series. Two-Headed Shark Attack, 2.5 out of 5. Three-Headed Shark Attack, 3 out of 5. Overall, I give Five-Headed Shark Attack a 3.5 out of 5. Dave, Lion Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. To make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and leave comments and subscribe.